Hi guys, Love and Info, the Love and Info. How's everybody? So, trying to make more videos, more this week. I'm trying to get to do maybe like at least once or twice a week now. See if that's working out. I'm a little stoned. Had a long day at work. Um, how are you guys? Hope everybody's doing well. So, a couple of things I want to talk about before I even start talking about anything, because talk before talking is the best way of talking. Um, so I was left thinking last time that I was worried so much of making a case on letting go of guilt that I only didn't remark enough that you cannot avoid guilt. It's just my point was not so much to avoid guilt or to not stand up by it or accept guilt, but to process it into a healthy way. And I just want to make sure I said that, because I just want to be clear with my points. They're based on absolutely nothing but whatever research I've done and whatever I believe and whatever's worked for me. But at the end of the day, even if I'm making a point, I want it to be what I really believe. Anyway, so this last couple of videos, it's been great. You guys have, I mean, feel so loved. Everybody give yourself a hug. I feel so loved lately. Like, the videos, I mean, the comments that people leave, and on Facebook, people, just showing love, and it just feels great, because an artist, that's all I want, and that's all I get, and that's all I ever gonna want, So it's great. It's been super great. So I just wanted to thank you guys for all of that. Um, Consistency. I'm trying to be more consistent with this. At first, I wasn't so much more consistent, but it's just like starting the new channel again and having to have all this, all this material, and it's not getting harder and harder to make material, but I'm becoming more edgy with my craft, more well at it. So it's like I have a surprise for you guys. So I have a story that I'm writing. It's a story. It's called A Demon Called Addiction, or A Demon Named Addiction, and it's gonna be great. I hope that you guys like it. I'm making a whole video on it, and I'm making a song in it, and it's gonna be great. And it's a story of the ugly, but it's a story of the truth. And yeah, and also my next video is going to be my album. Like it's not a real album, obviously. Like we all know that. But it's just like I have so many songs, you know what I mean, and like I'm working with what I got, so it's like mostly just my voice and my pen and Goldie for now. Goldie is running out of pages. I sometimes write in the back stuff that don't have to do with whatever the book is. So if this, if I need to write something down that doesn't have much to do with this, or there's just like a idea storm, I will like writing in the back, and that's where the list of thing. Yeah. I have 32 songs, you guys. I can't believe that I have written 32 songs. That's so great. Anyway, so yeah, so those are the two next videos. That's what they're going to be about. And today, I want to talk about ambition. Lack of ambition, too much ambition, positive ambition, negative ambition. So the kind of ambition that makes you be a better person for yourself, that produces a wave of positivity around you that is more cost efficient and productive for even your own existence, and not so much that it's so well thought of that irradiates that, or is it simply the kind of ambition that it's like immediate gratification? Do you what is it you're trying to get? Are you destroying yourself by that, destroying and affecting everything else around you, or it's how did this came to my mind? Well, this came to my mind because I was thinking to myself, for whatever reason, that it's not important right now because I don't remember. I remember thinking to myself, am I lacking ambition right now? Am I lacking ambition by doing what I'm doing, by doing the change that I'm doing, by humbling myself up to doing what I'm doing, to start from zero, Because part of me knows that I can do so much better. And I was like, well, is it so much better or what? Because I just haven't felt that rush of wanting a lot more. Like that rush that I used to get thinking of money, like, oh my god, I love money, I just want to more. And it's it's like I feel it now, but it's different. It's like, why need to get more hours? Why need to get another job? Why need to do this? Why need to do that? And I was like, what happened? You know, it was like, I don't want to lose my ambition, but I don't want to have that kind of ambition. So, what kind of ambition is the kind to have? I don't fucking know, but this is what I came up with. Okay. Um, Back then, as we all know, I was a fucking escort, and the ambition for money was what moved me every time, and the immediate gratification, the little that I knew, was just killing me inside, little by little. You know what I mean? Because it was never enough. It became an addiction. It became a vicious cycle, and it affected everything around me. And it led eventually to my big relapse that had me in, after being sober for fucking 10 years. And on and on and on and on until you guys started hearing about me. So, all of this stuff, it's not that I miss, it's not that I thought about it, it's just like, where's the hunger? And how can I get that hunger to put it into something positive? And that's when I realized, well, it's not that I'm lacking ambition, it's that I'm scared because I know what my ambition did for me then. And then I realized that I'm in the right path and I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing and I need to stick to it, and then I'm aligned into what my plan is. But it also made me realize the concept of positive ambition and negative ambition. And we really have to be careful of it because a lot of the time, just wanting something destructive, whether it's for ourselves or someone else, it can be so indirect. We need to really evaluate what's good for us. Because the thing is that whatever we think of, that's what you have to be so careful of your thoughts. It's what you compute yourself to do, whether it's consciously or subconsciously. It's what you're going to attract. It's what your reality is going to be. A reflection of yourself, whether you like it or not. So, a lot of times we think of these things that we want, and we make these things happen, and we get an ambition for it. You know what I mean? Whether it's... A lot of times when it's negative, I believe it comes from insecurity, from fear, just like every other negative emotion. Everything that we do to hurt ourselves because we're scared or in pain. So then we want to get more. It's crazy, huh? Yeah, but it's kind of true, So that is how we identified what is a negative ambition. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'm being super clear, because something positive should go with the flow of progress. As a nuclear coexist, as a nuclear human being that any action will create a wave that affects the rest of your cycle around you, because the world is just that tight. And I'm talking this, it sounds philosophical, but it's really not. It's very direct. It will affect your immediate family. It will affect your friends. It will affect those around you, And when it's positive, when it's something that is good for yourself, it always goes with the flow. You always see it. It's like it's progress. It's order. You know what I mean? It doesn't block anybody's path. It makes yours better, and it makes everything around you grow. Because if everything around you grows and you're growing with it, your reality is becoming better. And when you don't, you just want the next fucking good thing, and we live for the next paycheck, and we live for the next this, and we live for the next that. It's thinking ahead of that, thinking big, getting out of the small cycle of living, in a lie, of living in a world in which all that matters is to survive, because life is so much more than that, And a lot of the times society represses us down to feel that, and we become in an ambitious circle of surviving, when our bodies are not going to let us die. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, maybe I'm missing my point. I'm a little stoned, guys. I'm a little stoned. But anyway, so that's just what I wanted to talk about, Always remember when I'm talking that I'm not here telling you what to do or giving anyone anything. All I'm saying is that all I'm doing is telling my story. What I go through, what goes through my head, how I deal with my emotions in my most healthiest way. What my mistakes are, where my good points are. And that's really it. So I hope that you guys really enjoy these videos. And I believe that everybody does. It just makes me feel so good, to be able to have this outlet. It makes me feel really good. And it's a positive ambition. This is the example of a positive ambition. To want more people to have this, to have those beautiful reactions that I get out of people. I'm going to sing a song for you guys, and then that's it. I'm going to sing Will Rise because I feel like I need some water, and hopefully my whole thing doesn't fall here. Okay, so I have this thing where I can't drink out of small cups. I always have to have, like, this is a bit like exaggerated, kind of, but like I always have to have a big cup, like a big like fucking big ass Starbucks cup or a big old like big gulp or something like at home to drink water out of. Because other than that, I can't do little cups. It's just so fucking annoying. I just. Ugh. And then my mom has this thing where she has to eat with huge spoons. So each spoon is like a fucking. It's not the kitchen spoon like the big one, but like the smaller one from there. She's like, I don't like the little ones. And I'm just like, I like little plates, little spoons, and big portions. You know, I don't know. We're fucking peculiar that way. Anyway, so this is Wheel Rice. And Wheel Rice just talks about the rise of our autonomous will for our best selves. You gotta want more from life. You gotta like what you do. You gotta want more from life. You gotta like what you do. Just let your bells fall, let your wheel rise, and the path of life will be made of strength. Let your bells fall, let your wheel rise, and the path of life will be made of strength. I forgot my own song. Oh my god, we're gonna start over. This is so embarrassing. Not really, it buys me time. I don't even know where the song is. How does the song go? Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it. Okay, this is it. 1, 2, 3, go! You gotta love what you do. You gotta want more from life. You gotta love what you do. You gotta want more from life. Just let your bells fall, let your wheel rise, and the path of life will be made of strength. Let your bells fall, let your wheel rise, and the path of life will be made of strength. And there's nothing to stop you from reaching the sky. And there's nothing to hold you if you do what's right. Okay, so we're just gonna leave it there because I keep forgetting the lyrics. I'm too fucking stoned. Anyway, it's an old song. Do I have any new songs coming? Maybe. I have a couple actually. They're not all done yet, but for the next video, it's like 9 songs. Anyway, so we're all stars. Let's get high and shine.